Our friends back home from the USA. We're live from Austin, one of the tracks with the highest elevation change in the entire championship. The cameras are accompanying us to the starting grid, where engineers and mechanics are checking final details. The warm-up lap is over. Jack Miller, hoping to race his Ducati to victory, starts from pole position. Just a few more moments, and the lights will go out and the Grand Prix will begin.
The lights will come on very, very shortly, as it's soon going to be time to tame the horsepower rodeo. Who's going to be our King of Kota in 2022? Great launch off the line by Jorge Martin, likewise Jack Miller. Here comes Fabio Quartararo full on the inside. Where's Marc Marquez?
He's plumb last,
he missed the start.
Had a terrible start. Marc Marquez didn't get away at all. He is right at the very back of the field.
I was looking for him in the top 5, expecting to get a superb launch. A nightmare then for Marc Marquez. The King of Kota dumped all the way to the back of the pack. What on earth happened to Marquez off the line?
Quartararo's up a place. He's got ahead of one of the Pramac Ducatis. It must be Johan Zarco is down in 6th position. The Suzukis have not gained ground. They've both dropped a place. Rins and Mir down to 8th and 9th.
So it's Jack Miller that leads them from the pole man Jorge Martin, as we expected for the Ducatis inside that top 4. Great start for Fabio Quartararo. He's already picked off fellow Frenchman Johan Zarco, the world champion there in 5th place, but an absolute disaster for the King of Kota, Marc Marquez, all the way at the back of the grid into that first corner. He's already picked up a couple of places, now into 22nd.
The Suzukis have dealt with Takaki Nakagami already. They're both back up to where they started in 7th and 8th, but the top 2 already building up a bit of a lead at the front. Martin didn't have too much straight line speed, he said yesterday, but he doesn't have any trouble following Jack Miller. Bastianini is coming past, and then Francesco Bagnaia. Bastianini already up into 3rd.
Well, Marc Marquez has launched some stunning attacks from the back of the pack before his Grand Prix career. If he does it here today in Kota, this will rank as the very, very best. So hard to overtake nowadays in modern-day MotoGP. A mountain to climb for Marquez early on here in Kota. There's the name Bastianini, one of the big pre-race favourites in 3rd place. Here comes Martin up the inside of Jack Miller into turn 19. Beautifully done. Nothing that Miller could do about there. He left the door open. Martin said, thank you very much. Miller, though, trying to exact instant retaliation. He does. Up the inside of the Martinator into turn 20. Great action here early on in Kota between the two Ducatis. Minimal lead at the end of lap 1.
Bastianini looked a little bit wide to the final corner. You can see already what Fabio Quartararo is dealing with down that main straight. He's just been blasted past and manages to outbrake Johan Zarco. Looked as if he was going to take 5th position, but that's crucial for Fabio Quartararo. He's been able to get away with that leading group. Already a little bit of a gap back. You can see Rins comes steaming up the inside of Mir. He's going to get Zarco too. Rins having to bail out of that one ever so slightly, but the Suzuki's already trying to get aggressive. Here's a look at the start. Keep an eye on Marc Marquez, just doesn't get away, just bogs it down completely.
That looks like the launch control or something was still activated. There's something there. Look at the data here. Has he got the pit lane speed limiter on, maybe? Something has happened there, hasn't it, for Marc Marquez? I wonder if he's mistakenly got the pit lane speed limiter on. Of course, they're limited to 60 k's an hour, or there was a problem with the launch control. What was not in question, what was not in doubt, was it was a shocker for Marc Marquez. 9th place on the grid, knew he had to be aggressive to try and recover those places early on, and he got dumped all the way to the back of the pack by the time we got to the first corner. It's a top 5 for Ducati in the early part of this Grand Prix, as it was on the technical problem for Marco Bezzecchi. He's getting the black flag with the orange disc. He'll also be getting the message on his dashboard as well. Let's have a quick Marquez check. Next in his sights is going to be Maverick Vinales in 13th place. Down this 1200-metre back straightaway, you're not going to be able to outdrag a Ducati, that's for sure. It's Ducati versus Ducati versus Ducati versus Ducati versus Ducati. Here comes Zarco up the inside of Pecco Bagnaia. Bagnaia hasn't got the early race pace to be expected from him so far, the Italian, although he fights straight back. Zarco giving that place on the inside of him in turn 12, just running a little bit hot. Bagnaia swept straight back on through, and he's back in 4th.
Aleix Espargaro is coming under pressure from his brother Paul, I saw in the back of the screens as well. Here is Marc Marquez then. This is the action he's up to. This was him trying to get past Maverick Vinales, and he goes way off. Brad Binder has to suddenly get out of the way. Marquez out breaking himself completely.
I'll tell you what, he was out of control there, wasn't he? So easy that mistake to make from the forks bottom out, with the rear comes off the ground into turn one. Plan A certainly for Jack Miller. The thriller leads by a couple of tenths of a second. Zarco again. Can he finally make this move stick on Pecco Bagnaia? Bagnaia's not going to let him have it easily, is he? But this time around, Zarco will have the inside line for the sweep down through this super fast turn two. Zarco finally then back into P4. The Ducatis are just backing off ever so slightly, and that's bringing Alex Rins and Quartararo back into contention. Here comes Rins up the inside of Quartararo into turn 12. Is he in a little bit hot? It looks like he is, although he'll have the inside line now for 13. Yet Quartararo can't turn in. So a bit of a block pass there from Rins on Quartararo into 12.
Rins clearly feels he's got the pace to get further up this leading group. Of course, he's the only rider here to win this Grand Prix, not named Marc Marquez. And Alex Rins, crucially for him and for this pack of Suzukis and of course Fabio Quartararo, that the fact that the Ducatis are still just ahead of them, none of them have been able to make a break out front. They're still very much in touch with the leader. They've just got an awful lot of Ducati GP22s and of course the 21 here of Enea Bastianini to overtake, and they're going to get their way to the front.
Yeah, and as it stands, if you threw the checkered flag now, we'd have a tie between Bastianini and Aleix Espargaro for the World Championship lead, going to the crucial European phase of the championship in Portimao in a couple of weeks' time.
Mir now gets past Quartararo. Quartararo drops another place to 8th.
Last 2 months, the GP World Champions having a titanic tussle here in Texas. His advantage Mir, what a shot this is. On board with Quartararo. Oh, you can almost reach out and touch Mir, can't he, through this snake-through first sector. Perfect time to ride on board with Fabio Quartararo and Marc Marquez. Blue on blue, Repsol Honda on Repsol Honda, and Marquez just nudges his teammate Paul Espargaro aside through turn number 12. And Marquez then, on lap number 7, finally his rapid recovery continues. He's back in the top 10. Here comes Alex Rins again. We've seen this 2 or 3 times from him. It's the block pass, just trying to find a way through on Zarco. He makes the move again on the brakes into turn number 11. And now, is it going to be another demoralising experience as a Ducati just strips the paint off the side of that Suzuki? This time around, yeah, Zarco with a bit of slipstream, not that Ducati needs it down that 1200 metre back straight. He got us in hot though. Now then, can Alex Rins, if he can get ahead of Ducati here, he's going to have the superior corner speed, the better turning on that Suzuki. This could be crucial now for Alex Rins' podium challenge. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, who's the fastest man on the circuit? It's Marc Marquez in 9th place with a 2:03.619.
Bastianini up to 2nd then. Bastianini from defending from Alex Rins has now gone through on Jorge Martin, got past him into turn 1. Miller up the pace on that last lap. He did a 2:03.897, pulled out a lead of 7/10 of a second on Jorge Martin, and that fired Bastianini into action.
Yeah, Quartararo's got big bother coming from Marquez soon. Here comes Alex Rins up the inside of Jorge Martin into turn 7. Beautifully done by the Suzuki man. It's been a poor lap this so far, the lap 12 for Jorge Martin. He's been picked off by Bastianini. He's been picked off by Rins and dropped from 2nd to 4th.
Rins then into the podium positions. Does he now follow Bastianini up through the field as Bagnaia now has to go on Zarco?
That's a late launch. That is a block pass from Pecco Bagnaia. He was almost at a standstill, wasn't he, at the apex of turn number 11. He really disrupted Johan Zarco's rhythm. That's allowing Joan Mir to maybe launch an attack down this long back straight as well. I don't think Mir's going to have the top speed on the Suzuki to get through. And Zarco trying to pay back on Bagnaia. That's away. That's not going to work out. And he's going to lose places to Pecco Bagnaia and to Joan Mir. That was just Johan Zarco getting a little bit frustrated there, not liking the fact that Bagnaia put his nose into turn number 11, and he runs in too hot at turn 12.
The two Ducatis from Jorge Martin and Johan Zarco starting to slip backwards. Here's Marc Marquez then on the 93 in 9th position. His gap to the leader is 5 seconds. Probably too much for Marc Marquez to make his way all the way to the front. But can he now get himself into this top 6? Fabio Quartararo is doing his level best. He's lapping in the 2:04s, but he just doesn't appear to have the pace to go with this group. It's only mistakes ahead of him that might present an opportunity for the reigning world champion.
So we saw big moves from Enea Bastianini and from Alex Rins on that lap number 12. Is there tyre conservation really coming to the fore? Bastianini's got into his groove. A 2:03.845 on that lap 12 is a PB lap for the Italian, as Marc Marquez starts to hunt down the world champions Fabio Quartararo. The game, folks, who is starting to really get the hammer down. It's the king of Kota. He's coming, Marquez, fastest man on the circuit at 2:03.553. That was 6/10 quicker than Quartararo ahead of him.
Quartararo's not going to know which way to looking him over, and he's still shaping up for a move on Joan Zarco. Quartararo visibly faster, just looks to have more grip, just carrying superior corner speed than the Frenchman up ahead of him, Joan Zarco. But Quartararo, big problem for him, as we've seen time and time again, fighting way through. Here he goes.
Brilliant that by Fabio Quartararo. That was a real big nudge on Zarco, wasn't it, to 7. Zarco sent out to the marbles, and that allows Marc Marquez through then. Marc Marquez picks up another place. He's up now into 8 spots.
And he'll soon be having a look at Fabio Quartararo as well. Mir now having a look at the inside of Martin too. Mir now moving up into 4th position.
Yeah, Jorge Martin and Joan Zarco going the wrong way right now here in Kota. Joan Mir, that was an aggressive move at turn number 11. He made it work though. Mir now then up into 4th place, although he's coming under an immediate attack. Can he somehow fend off 2 factory Ducatis in the braking zone for turn 12? He can. That's supreme confidence in the front end of that Suzuki from Joan Mir. That's brilliant aggression from him. Marquez has got through on Fabio Quartararo. The 93 attack continues unrelenting. Marquez then now up into 7th
position, yeah. Jorge Martin will be his next time. This is an incredible ride from Marc Marquez. Gets Quartararo down the back straight. You can see here they come into the back of the shot. Quartararo just absolutely no defence. No matter how late he brakes, he's already way behind the Honda before they even arrive at turn 12.
Yeah, pretty humbling that then for Fabio Quartararo. It looks like it's just a matter of when and Air Bastianini's going to make his move on Jack Miller. He's sat behind the Australian now for a good 5 or 6 laps. He's worked out exactly where the Australians' weak points are. When will an Air Bastianini pick his moment to take the lead in this Kota Grand Prix? You can see the tight defensive inside line that Miller's running there. Bastianini, can he get a slingshot out of turn number 12? He's at the fastest Ducati, the fastest bike all weekend here in Kota. He winds that GP21 up to top gear. Here comes the move on the inside, using the slipstream, and there Bastianini then leads. He hits the front at turn 12 for the first time. 4.5 laps to go. Has that been the decisive move made by the Italian, who without any question, if he carries this job on through, he will be the World Championship leader going to Portimao in 2 weeks' time. Jorge Martin's got his hands full here with a couple of top ex-MotoGP World Champions behind him. Marc Marquez and the current World Champion Fabio Quartararo. Already Bastianini over the line to start lap 17 has found 3/10 of an advantage over Miller. Here comes a raid up the inside. Marquez on Martin. Marquez gets the job done at turn 1. He's now into the top 6. What a recovery, what a heroic ride this has been from the back of the grid at turn 1. Marquez with 4 laps to go inside the top 6.
We've seen this before from Marc Marquez, haven't we? In Moto 2 days, we've seen him drop down to the very back of the field and come back to win the race. He's been so good over the years in Kota that some have joked, could he win this Grand Prix from the back of the grid? He's not going to be too far off once we get to this, as Quartararo now aces Martin aside.
Yeah, coming through Quartararo, that was aggressive. Brilliant by the reigning world champion, fighting tooth and nail here in Kota for every single precious point. Brilliant that by Fabio Quartararo. Pipo Bagnaia, again, his lap times are really fluctuating. Now he's going with Joan Mir. He's just done another personal best lap of the Grand Prix of 2:03.8.
Bastianini's checked out at the front. You can see the gap already on the top left of your screen. Someone was going very wide at the top of the screen there in the background. I don't know whether that was Joan Zarco once again going way out wide, but Bastianini's lead has come down again in that next sector, down to 3/10 of a second. It was as high as 6/10 at one point, as Quartararo once again looking to get past Martin. Martin using the straight line speed of that Ducati, but Quartararo able to outbrake the pole position man into turn 12. Quartararo back into 7th place. Can he now follow Marc Marquez as he continues to try and make some late progress in these final 3.5 laps?
If you give marks for endeavour and effort, it's a 10 out of 10 for Fabio Quartararo. He's wringing that Yamaha's neck just to try and keep himself in top 6 contention. A stunning ride by him. The other Yamahas, as we mentioned at the start of the Grand Prix, are just absolutely nowhere. Frankie Morbidelli is having a disastrous day here in Kota. He's not even in the points. He's 18th and over 20 seconds behind our race leader Bastianini. Frankie Morbidelli more than a second slower lap by lap here in Kota. We're back to chalk up another lap. 3 to go here then in Austin. Anea Bastianini, a low 2:04 from him. 3/10 faster than his closest rival Miller in 2nd place. Half a second that gap between the top 2 men.
Is this the crucial lap for Anea Bastianini to try and stretch that lead out with just 2.5 laps to go to put this beyond Jack Miller? Maverick Vinales moving now into the top 10. He's now got ahead of his teammate Aleix Espargaro. He's battling with Brad Binder for the top 10. The Aprilia Challenge with 40 led by Vinales this weekend. That's how it's proving today. Quartararo then. Is he going to have a look into turn 20 on Marc Marquez? Not at the moment, but I wonder that Herculean effort from Marc Marquez to pull himself through the field. Is he now, with just 2 laps to go, finally starting to run out of rear tyre?
Marc Marquez take about. It's been a sensational ride. A sensational ride. The last time Marc Marquez was in action in MotoGP, he had the worst Grand Prix of his weekend. 4 monster crashes, the biggest crash of his career, the worst weekend of his career. To bounce back and come back in this kind of fashion shows that Marc Marquez, when he gets back to his best, is going to be a big, big threat in this 2022 MotoGP World Championship. It's not his day today. It might have been a different story had he not flopped the start. Quartararo was at a moment on the curve there as well for Marc Marquez. Quartararo got in hot into turn 7. Marquez strikes straight back then into turn number 8. I just wonder whether Marquez at the moment on the front tyre there on the curve, or when he just did lose the front.
It's going to be a couple of battles here on this final lap. Jack Miller's now only got 0.3 of a second over Alex Rins in 3rd place. Rins might yet still snatch 2nd place in the final lap of this Grand Prix. And here, Bastianini, though, he's continuing to pull up. But here's what happened.
He lost it on the curve, didn't he? On the inside, he lost the front on that inside curve into turn 6. Fabio Quartararo went on through as Marc Marquez now just tries to streak away from Quartararo and Martin behind him. Johan Zarco's challenge has really dropped out of contention. He's down in 9th. All of a sudden, Zarco's 10 seconds away from race leader Mael Ridwan, clearly working hard to keep himself in podium contention early on. Zarco's got no grip left at all.
Bastianini has just shown that incredible late race pace once again. I was just about to mention that lap time. The fact that Bastianini on lap 18 of this America's Grand Prix is still able to pull out a 2:03.5. Quite incredible late race pace from the man who's about to lead the MotoGP World Championship once again.
Amazing, absolutely amazing job that this man's done so far, and Bastianini was happy just to settle into the race, top 3 in the...
Named Marc Marquez and Alex Rins, crucially for him and for this pack of Suzukis and of course Fabio Quartararo, but the fact that the Ducatis are still just ahead of them, not only have they been able to make a break out front, they're still very much in touch with the leader. They've just got an awful lot of Ducati GP22s and of course the 21 here of an Bastianini to overtake if they're going to get their way to the front.
Yeah, and as it stands, if you threw the checker flag now, we'd have a tie between Bastianini and Aleix Espargaro for the World Championship lead, going to the crucial European phase of the championship in Portimao in a couple of weeks' time.
Mir now gets past Quartararo. Quartararo drops another place to 8th.
Last 2 MotoGP World Champions having a titanic tussle here in Texas. It's Avantis Mir. What a shot this is. On board with Quartararo. Oh, he can almost reach out and touch Mir, can't he, through this snaking first sector. Perfect time to ride on board with Fabio Quartararo. Marc Marquez. Blue on blue. Repsol Honda on Repsol Honda. And Marquez just nudges his teammate Paul Espargaro aside through turn number 12. And Marquez then on lap number 7. Finally, his rapid recovery continues. He's back in the top 10. Here comes Alex Rins again. We've seen this 2 or 3 times from him. It's the block pass, just trying to find a way through on Zarco. He makes the move again on the brakes into turn number 11. And now, is it going to be another demoralising experience as the Ducati just strips the paint off the side of that Suzuki? This time around here, Zarco with a bit of slipstream, not that Ducati needs it down that 1200 metre back straight. He got in hot mode. Now the Alex Rins, if he can get ahead of Ducati here, he's going to have the superior corner speed and the better turning on that Suzuki. This could be crucial now for Alex Rins' podium challenge.
Bastianini on Martin.
Ladies and gentlemen, who is the fastest man on the circuit? It's Marc Marquez in 9th place with a 2:03.619.
Bastianini on 2nd then. Bastianini from defending from Alex Rins has now gone through on Jorge Martin, got past him into turn 1. Miller up the pace on that last lap. He did a 2:03.897, pulled out a lead of 0.7 of a second on Jorge Martin, and that fired Bastianini into action.
Yeah, Quartararo's got big bother coming from Marquez soon. Here comes Alex Rins up the inside of Jorge Martin into turn 7. Beautifully done by the Suzuki man. It's been a poor lap this so far. Then lap 12 for Jorge Martin. He's been picked off by Bastianini. He's been picked off by Rins and dropped from 2nd to 4th.
Rins then into the podium positions. Does he now follow Bastianini up through the field as Bagnaia now has to go on Zarco?
That's a late launch. That is a block pass from Pecco Bagnaia. He was almost at a standstill, wasn't he? At the apex of turn number 11, he really disrupted Johan Zarco's rhythm. That's allowing Joan Mir to maybe launch the attack down this long back straight as well. Don't think Mir's going to have the top speed on the Suzuki to get through. And Zarco trying to pay back on Bagnaia. Oh, that's a raid. That's not going to work out. And he's going to lose place places to Pecco Bagnaia and Kajwanier. That was just Johan Zarco getting a little bit frustrated there, not liking the fact that Bagnaia blooded his nose into turn number 11. He runs in too hot at turn 12.
The two Pramac Ducatis, both Jorge Martin and Johan Zarco, starting to slip backwards. Here's Marc Marquez then on the 93 in 9th position. His gap to the leader is 5 seconds. Probably too much for Marc Marquez to make his way all the way to the front. But can he now get himself into this top 6? Fabio Quartararo is doing his level best. He's lapping in the 204s. He just doesn't appear to have the pace to go with this group. It's only mistakes ahead of him that might present an opportunity for the reigning world champion.
So we saw a big move from Enea Bastianini and from Alex Rins on that lap number 12. Is there tyre conservation really coming to the fore? Bastianini's got into his groove. A 2:03.845 on that lap 12 was a PB lap from the Italian as Marc Marquez starts to hunt down the world champion Fabio Quartararo. But again, folks, who is starting to really get the hammer down. It's the king of Kota. He's coming, Marquez. Fastest man on the circuit at 2:03.553. That was 6/10 quicker with Quartararo ahead of him.
Quartararo's not know which way to look in a moment. He's still shaping up for a move on Johan Zarco. Quartararo visibly faster, just looks to have more grip, just carrying superior corner speed than the Frenchman up ahead of him, Johan Zarco. But Quartararo, big problem for him as we've seen time and time again. Finding way through. Here he goes.
Brilliant that by Fabio Quartararo. That was a real big nudge on Zarco, wasn't it, to 7. Zarco sent out to the marbles, and that allows Marc Marquez through then. Marc Marquez picks up another place. He's up now into 8 spots.
In a few minutes, the top 3 riders will arrive for their well-deserved podium ceremony. In the meantime, let's take a look at the MotoGP race final results. We're heading to the Parc Fermé with the live coverage where the 3 podium finishers have just arrived. The winner is over the moon and quite rightly indulging in a few celebrations with his team. Top 3 riders, team members are gathering under the podium. These guys put on a great show today. Now they can let off steam and let the celebrations begin.